Coming to you live from the rinks in Hauppauge, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. And as you just heard, it's senior night for Connetquot Sayville and their seniors, as cameraman John Malizia panning to those posters up against the glass commemorating the seniors tonight for Connetquot Sayville. And those not here, Logan Keel being one of them. Keel being their leading scorer as well. So a difficult absence. Their opponent, the juggernaut that is Smithtown Hauppauge, 18-1. Coming into the game tonight, they have been lights out all year long. The one loss coming to the hands of St. Anthony, who they rematched and then handed St. Anthony their lone loss of the season in overtime fashion. Connetquot Sayville, meanwhile, again, they could pull off the upset on senior night. It would be huge for the standings, as they are clinging on to one of the final spots of the playoffs. One of Ward, Melville, West Islip, and Connetquot Sayville will not make the playoffs. They all have 11 or 10 points respectively. Connetquot Sayville have 11. 5-14 on the year, 5 wins, 14 losses, one of which coming in overtime, giving them their 11 points. West Islip, similar story, 5 wins, 14 losses, and 1 tie. Ward Melville in 9th place right now as it stands. They finished the year against Middle Country. Have 4 wins and 15 losses and 2 overtime losses for 10 points. So if they're able to just get a point against Middle Country, they will be in the playoffs. And if Connetquot Sayville can get at least a point tonight, they will be in the playoffs, guaranteed. In their final matchup of the season, their final matchup of the year for Smithtown Hauppauge as well. It's been a virtually flawless season, as I mentioned, for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. 18-1. 1 overtime win. It came against St. Anthony. As I mentioned, 36 points in the standings. And bearing a loss, a St. Anthony loss, they will be the number 2 seed. Or, of course, if they're unable to get a victory here tonight. Leading the way for the Bulls offensively this year, Shane Reedy. Saw his brother Brandon play for JV in that matchup against Pat Med. Hard-fought 6-3 victory for the Bulls. Shane Reedy, 19 goals in 19 games played, 28 assists, 47 points, as he is over the 2-point-a-game threshold. First on the team there, Brendan Landrigan in 18 games played, 20 goals, 23 points, 43 points on the year for Brendan Landrigan, as in his most recent game, he surpassed the career 200-point mark for points in the SCHSHL. Fantastic accomplishment for Brendan. And then third on the team in points, Max Campo has a goal a game, 18-18, 20 assists, 38 points for Campo. The seniors tonight for Connetquot Sayville: Trevor Rodecker, Ethan Burdett, Nick Massey, Chase Haggerty, Brady Hall, Theo Tanzi, Tyler Hopkins, Christopher Esposito, Logan Keel not here, and both goaltenders, Richard Westhoff Richie Westhoff and Alex Clark. Connetquot Sayville coming off a huge win against Ward Melville, 3-1, which helped their playoff chances big time. They also played St. Anthony very hard on January the 8th, a 5-4 loss, but that was a great showing for Connetquot Sayville that they cannot be taken lightly, and that would potentially be a first-round matchup, as with this. But with top two scorers for Connetquot Sayville, Logan Booth and Logan Keel out of the lineup. It's gonna be a tough hill to climb, but let's see if they can climb it as we get set for puck drop between Smithtown Hauppauge and Connetquot Sayville. Starts off with Connetquot Sayville, the Thunderbirds sending it into the zone. It's quickly taken out and pushed up the other way by Wetzel. Wetzel into the zone, tries to get around the defenseman, but a good play by Esposito to break it up. Back to the point, RJ Pfister. First shot deflects up into the ceiling. Now to play, 14:34. Says the clock. It's a packed house to my left, filled with Connetquot Sayville parents, teammates, family, and students alike. This could be the last time they see their Thunderbirds on the ice. Puck in the corner. Dug out by Cantalupo, down low to Reedy, out in front, they score! Max Campo gets the party started and gives Smithtown Hauppauge the early 1-0 lead. Face off. It's center, 1-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. D'Alessandro to Beltrani. Beltrani, the shot blocked by Petrie. Puck in the corner. Along the near wall. Connetquot Sayville try to get it out. Shot comes off the stick of Dubois, blocked down in front by Hall. Dubois holds in once again at the near blue line. Esposito chips it out for the Thunderbirds, and the Bulls have to reset. Moving it down low, it's Michael Wagner. Now Beltrani helping out. Beltrani trying to get it to JP D'Alessandro. Up top now, Dubois hopped over his stick out of the zone. The Bulls must retreat. Sherwood fires on goals, blocked away by Westhoff. And out of the zone, Dubois. Bizel. Forechecking in after it. Bizel tries to break it up in the neutral zone. Now King hops on the puck for the Thunderbirds, plays it on the far wall. Haggerty tried to move it, could not. Now JP D'Alessandro to the loose puck. Taken off his stick by Snyder. Andrew Snyder, another senior on this Connetquot Sayville team. Captain Haggerty as well. Highlighted here on senior night. Here's Bizel, puck over his stick. Snyder, long shot, sticked away by Jack Pring, getting the start tonight for the Bulls in net, number 39. Another shot goes high and wide, kicks to the near side, fired out of the zone. Here's Aiden Landrigan with his brother Brendan, to Brendan, stonewalled by Westhoff, and he'll hold. Here it is again, great pass by Aiden Landrigan to his brother Brendan. All alone is Brendan, and staying with him the whole way was Westhoff. So he makes the stop. Face off to the left of the Connetquot Sayville netminder, controlled by the Bulls. They play catch by the net. Barham to Brendan Landrigan. Try to get it out in front, went off the stick of Rodecker. Played away from Rodecker by Brendan Power. Power with Pfister really wanting to one-time that puck, but Power took over. Shot from Landrigan blocked. Brendan Landrigan, that is. Held in by Power across Pfister. Right back the other way. Brendan Landrigan out in front. Barham went wide. And you could just see the fantastic puck movement and awareness of just everyone where they are, where they're going to be on the ice at all times for Smithtown Hauppauge, this well-oiled machine of a hockey team poised for a championship, at least a championship aspiration. It's looked all along like it was going to be fate that they would go up against St. Anthony's for the final. And we're not too far away from seeing if that is in fact what takes place. There's a couple of teams, of course, that don't want to see that happen. Fired up the far side. Connetquot Sayville settle it back down. Here's Wetzel. Playing it to Cantalupo, past him. Shot comes from a sharp angle, sticked away by Pring. Came off the stick of Snyder. Hall ships it down low. Again, over the wall. Back on the stick of Sherwood. Sherwood, nice little pass to Cantalupo. Jackson Cantalupo into the zone with Campo. Takes the sharp angle shot. It goes off of Westhoff and out of play. 10:25 to go in the first period, 1-0. Smithtown Hauppauge leading Connetquot Sayville on senior night for the T-Birds. Off the draw, drive from Cantalupo is denied. Clean face-off win set it up. And a good stop again by Westhoff. Wetzel across, now back to Cantalupo. Holds up, cuts in, takes the shot, went off of Esposito. And deflects wide, Esposito fires off the glass. Sputtering puck, just won't get there in time for icing. So Wetzel will play it behind his net. Shadowed by Wagner. That is Paul Wagner of Connetquot Sayville, and you got Michael Wagner of Smithtown Hauppauge. Here's Reedy. That pass broken up by Bizell, but puck right back to Reedy. But the Bulls are offside. With 9:36 to go here in the first period. Comes on goal and stopped by Westhoff. Apologies, we're back. Here's Wetzel. Now to Pfister. Banked off the boards and out. Here's Esposito. Flipping ahead. Deflects into the zone. Still 1-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge as we hit the 7-minute mark of the first period. Pfister. Circling back. Now to Reedy. Deflects in for the Bulls. Backhanded behind the net. Scooped up on the far side and played on further by Villani. Shot comes, they score! Long shot beats Westhoff, and it's 2-0 Bulls. A bomb from the blue line beats Westhoff high and gives the Bulls the 2-0 lead. The bomb courtesy of Ray Sherwood. As for Ray Sherwood, that is goal number 9 of the year and his 15th point. Sherwood from Cantalupo and Reedy, and both Cantalupo and Reedy now have, well, Reedy has 2 assists now in the game, extending his team lead. Shane Reedy's point total now up to 49 on the year. The Fairfield commit. And as for the other goals, the other point scorer, that's Jackson Cantalupo. Cantalupo has now 37 points on the year, collecting assist number 16. That shot is blockered away by Westhoff. Comes back to DeBow. DeBow sends it back down low. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge on Connetquot Sayville senior night. Cantalupo out in front, deflection save, rebound stopped by Westhoff. Pair of good saves from the Thunderbird netminder. Puck still not out. Fired back around by Snyder, and this one will get out of the zone as DeBow tracks back to get it behind his net. Takes it back out. Now here's Campo to Cantalupo. Jackson Cantalupo into the zone with Reedy. Takes the shot, deflects up. Wide off the glass and around. Now on the stick, RJ Pfister. Pfister to Power. Power's pass blocked. Comes back to Pfister, has to try to get it with his skate. Ends up being a turnover, but Pfister nicely pokes it away from the forechecking Burde. Now Cantalupo moves in, but the Bulls are offside with 4:42 to go here in the first period. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge lead. Campo from Reedy and Pfister, that first goal, by the way. And for RJ Pfister, his 21st point of the year as a defenseman. He's been phenomenal. Back the other way, it's Wagner fighting off a check from Petrie. Battle continues in the near corner. Comes out to Beltrani, back to Pfister. Pfister backhands it to D'Alessandro. Sharp angle shot, fought off by Westhoff, and he'll hold on to the puck. With 4:10 to go here in the first period, 2-0 Bulls still lead the Thunderbirds. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. You like what you hear? Be sure to give a like on the video. Really like it, maybe subscribe. You get notifications for any time we post. We also have social media at LI Sports Network. Be sure to follow that. There you'll find last night's best. New York Islanders High School Hockey League updates. They're in the playoffs. It's been quite good, those playoffs. A lot of upsets. They're in the semifinal. There's Pfister, shot, save, rebound. Steered away from the front of the net. And you got Brandon Perrone contributing his top 5 saves and goals of the week. Here's Power. Tipped ahead to JP D'Alessandro. Brings it back into the zone now. Sends across to Pfister. Pfister knifing his way through the Connetquot Sayville defense. Moves into the zone. Gets around another couple. Low shot. Good kick save made by Westhoff. Another good rush up the ice from Pfister. Beltrani kicks it back to Wetzel, who regroups behind his net. Takes a pit stop. Fires out. Try to bank it ahead. Eventually it does come to Beltrani. Beltrani tries to maneuver his way through. It comes on goal and covered by Westhoff. 3:04 to go. First period, Smithtown have a pair on the board against Connetquot Sayville. The Landrigan line with Gavin Barham out there now. Barham, nice work down low, gets the turnover, but puck now belongs to Connetquot Sayville, lifted ahead for Villani. Villani chipping it past Wetzel. The two come together, and Wetzel does a nice job to avoid the check from Villani, and out comes Gavin Barham. Barham, good pass. Brendan Landrigan, how did it not go in? And back out the other way, Sherwood in the neutral zone to Brendan Landrigan. That pass got blocked. Good play by Bizell. Here's Villani working on Sherwood. Villani trying to spin it past the Smithtown Hauppauge defender. Instead it comes on the stick of Esposito. Back in the Thunderbird zone. Plays catch with his defensive partner Petrie. And now the puck ends up in the benches. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan taking you through this senior night game of Connetquot Sayville between them and Smithtown Hauppauge. Producer, cameraman, John Malizia. Face off in the defensive zone, won by the Thunderbirds. Here's Snyder. Looking for Summer to go with it, sends it around to the other side. And that's where the Thunderbirds will clear the zone, but right onto the stick of Sherwood, who brings her right back in for Smithtown Hauppauge. Sherwood to Aiden Landrigan. He wanted to get it back across to his brother Brendan. The two not on the same page. That's a rare sentence to say. Rodecker fires across, it got blocked. And the puck ends up on the stick of King. King to Snyder. Snyder flips it in. Wetzel first on it for the Bulls. Goes behind the net, sends around for Barham. Barham checked by Burde, but Barham still comes away with the puck. Tries to corkscrew his way through, could not. And now picked up by Burde, who finds Rodecker, who deflects in. But Wetzel regathers and comes out the far side, moving in with speed. Now ahead for Aiden Landrigan. Aiden hits the brakes, flips it back. DeBow shoots off the helmet and into the netting. Right off the head and out of play. A little Henrik Lundqvist style. From Richie Westhoff, the senior goaltender for the Thunderbirds. His backup, Alex Clark, also a senior. Power lets one go, deflects just wide by Reedy. Campo up that far wall. Haggerty intervening. Reedy back on it on the far corner, trying to get it back out to Power. Chipped away. Good play there by Haggerty. Haggerty gets on his horse, tries to get it across to Hopkins, but good back check from Reedy, intercepts. Power across. Campo. Around he goes, does Campo. Out in front, there's Cantalupo. Campo opened the scoring back in the first period, first 40 seconds of the game. Campo to Power. DeBow. That's intercepted by Hopkins, who will flip it out of the zone with 1 second and none. And that's your first period. Pair of goals for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, Sherwood and Campo, and that concludes your first period. 2-0 Smithtown Hauppauge after 1. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brown again. I'll be back for period number 2. See you there. Second period underway. Smithtown, Hauppauge, Connetquot, Sayville. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Some varsity level hockey to cap off a night. 2 prior games ended up turning into some really good games. Last one, JV, Smithtown Hauppauge and Pat Med, and that game was 2-2 after 1, 3-3 after 2, before Smithtown Hauppauge put it away in the third. 2 power play markers and 3 total goals gave them the 6-3 victory, despite Timmy Sandbeckler, goaltender for Pat Med, doing everything in his power to keep them in it. Long shot, Wetzel save, rebound kept out by Westhoff. Bizell spinning his way through, but it's poked away from him by Wetzel. Collision right in front of the Thunderbird bench. Comes down low, King on Wetzel, pinning him to the boards. The battle continues there on the far wall, dug out and thrown toward the goal by the Thunderbirds, but coming away with the puck there is RJ Pfister. Nice little move, shoulder fake through center. Pfister, what a move! Pfister unable to finish it off. It was poked away by Snyder. Aiden Landrigan trying to get around Snyder as well. Eventually the puck worked back to Wetzel at the far point. Wetzel to Aiden. Aiden took a check, and the puck ends up in the neutral zone. Wetzel trying to finesse his way through. Now here's Aiden Landrigan to Brendan. Brendan through, but not on goal, as it was settled down and blocked. Wetzel over the blue line, cuts in, poke check from Westhoff. So along the side of the net, and that's where it will remain and stop. 13:04 to go here in the second period. Still 2-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. Shane Riddy a pair of assists. Sherwood and Campo the goal scorers. Pfister and Cantalupo also chipping in assists. Face off to the right of Richie Westhoff, and Haggerty will now step in and take the draw. One forward, put across, nearly connecting with Campo. Here's Sherwood. Wrist shot deflected off the side of the net. What a great setup. Just missing on the execution. DeBow now to Cantalupo. Cantalupo lost that one. Cantalupo takes it back, but the Bulls got a touch up. Cantalupo moves in on his forehand, slides it across. Reedy, backhander, goes up and over, and Reedy goes into the net with the help of Esposito. And so with 12:32, we get a whistle. The net will be put back into place. Face off to the right of Westhoff, won by the Bulls. Cantalupo behind the net. Now to Campo. Max Campo, now to Sherwood. Sherwood. Campo. Campo cutting in from the near wall, getting over to Reedy. Fanned on the initial attempt. And now banking it to himself and carrying out is Villani. Villani speeding up through the neutral zone. Nice pass by Zell. By Zell, shot sticked away by Pring. In the near corner it goes, and is worked free by the Bulls. Good head pass. Lead pass by Sherwood, shot by Campo, deflects to the near corner. Reedy up for Sherwood. Back to Reedy. Fires across Cantalupo. Now Sherwood. The right shot defenseman shoots through traffic, deflects wide. Goes to the far side for Villani. Villani turns it over. Reedy intercepts Cantalupo. On the far circle, a little dangle. Low shot, looking for a deflection, just tipped wide. Here's Cantalupo in the slot. No, it did not go in, and another save made by Westhoff. Incredible stuff from the Connetquot Sayville netminder. Keeps this a 2-goal game. Campo for Reedy. Smithtown just keep coming. They're a runaway train with no brakes. There's no stopping them. Well, except for Richie Westhoff. Some phenomenal saves, of course. Fanning on the shot there was Sherwood. Sherwood goes down low and lays into Petrie, who's slow to get up, but he does emerge off the ice. Shot comes from Sherwood, is denied by Westhoff. And he'll hold with 10:23 to go in the second period. 2-0. Smithtown Hauppauge. Brendan Power getting some advice. The fans to my right. He's out there on the right point. Puck is lifted out to center and taken away by Rodecker. Rodecker in, and that shot deflects over the net due to the stick of Brendan Power. Here is Beltrani. Lead pass, JP D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro, low shot. That was on purpose, trying to bank the pass off the pad of Westhoff. Creative indeed, just didn't connect. And now Wagner trying to take that puck back. Taken over by Brendan Power. Now here's JP D'Alessandro circling back, firing across. Power ships it back down low. Comes around to Snyder, who backhands it to Rodecker. Rodecker tries to find the puck. He gets shoved down, and now JP D'Alessandro receives a hit from Burde. And out of those interactions, we'll get a penalty, and there's some more pushing and shoving after the whistle. JP D'Alessandro and Ethan Burde. They don't really like how each other look, I guess. Little hack and whack session there, and push and shove, and in the box they go. Coincidental minors it'll be for D'Alessandro and Berde. So 5-on-5 we remain. Face off to the right of Westhoff. Controlled off the draw by the Bulls. Here's Sherwood. Sherwood moves in. Pad save made by Westhoff. Backhanded toward the goal, and Brady Hall takes over and banks it out. Off the boards, it's Esposito moving in. Sharp angle shot stopped by Pring. Goes around the net. Wetzel trying to chip it out of harm's way. Haggerty was there, and now here come the Bulls the other way. Gavin Barham for Aiden Landrigan. Try to kick it up back to his stick, but it would not go. And now here's Haggerty going the other way with Esposito. They fire in. They'll chase after it. Sherwood chipping around to Wetzel. Ahead now for Barham. Sauced it across to Landrigan. Had a hard time receiving that pass as it was behind him. Puck kicked up into the air, batted out of midair by Haggerty, and ends up on the stick of Gavin Barham. Ray Sherwood brings it up the ice, try to drag it across, and Haggerty took it away but couldn't get it out. Turns it right back over to Sherwood. Sends it across. Brendan Landrigan cuts in, shoots and scores! Brendan Landrigan makes it 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. And every point for him is above the 200 career SCHSHL point mark. As there's another beautiful goal for Brendan Landrigan, his 21st of the year. His first point here tonight. His brother Aiden gets an assist on the goal. And for Aiden Landrigan, he now has 38 points on the year. 26 of them assists. And that is second most on the team, only to Shane Reedy, who's got the puck right now. Pass intercepted. Good play. Here comes Villani. 1-on-2. It's poked off his stick. Gets it right back. Courtesy of Bizel. Long shot by Villani. Kicks wide. Fired back around by Wagner. That being Paul Wagner. On the far side, Cantalupo. Nice little bank pass to Campo. 2-on-1. Campo to Reedy, and he just overskated it. And now back come the T-Birds. Here's Villani being watched by Wetzel. Plays it away from Wetzel and all the way down. Shane Reedy in after it. 7:05 to go, first period. Out in front, pad stop, Westhoff. That was incredible. Power. Pass across. Deflects in. DeBow shoots. Glove save. Rebound. Score. DeBow didn't give up after Westhoff made the great first save. And he makes it a 4-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. I mean, Westhoff, that's a great glove save. Just couldn't corral it, and then chipping in. The loose rebound was DeBow. Connor DeBow. With the goal, waiting on the assists, but as it stands for DeBow, that is goal number 4 of the year, and point number 13 is Pfister's shot deflects over the net. Sent back around by Sherwood. Beltrani trying to make a play on the puck. Ends up back on the stick of Sherwood for the moment, but eventually now it comes to the near boards out of the zone. Banked right back along, went off the stick of Berde, no icing. Back to get it is Wetzel. Ahead now for Ray Sherwood, drops it back for Beltrani. Beltrani going across to Wetzel. Wetzel fighting his way past Berde. Berde pinning Wetzel to the boards. Scrum continues in the corner. Here's Wagner. Wrapping it around the boards to the other side, where it can be picked up by Beltrani. Beltrani gets shown some resistance in the form of Petrie, and now Connetquot Sayville get it to the line, not out. Beltrani back the other way. Wagner out in front, knocked away by Esposito. Sherwood pushes this one toward the front of the net, no good. Here's Wetzel. Shielded from the puck by Rodecker. Esposito there as well. And the puck back in neutral ice. On the stick of RJ Pfister. And look at him just knife through to the fence and just unable to get back out in the puck as he went after that 1v3. A difficult task, no doubt. That pass in front looking for Wagner. Comes out of the zone, back on the stick of RJ Pfister. Across now for Wetzel. Wetzel moving in. Takes the shot, pad save made Westhoff. Off the glass and onto the stick of Ray Sherwood. Smithtown Hauppauge making a change, desperately needing a change, our Connetquot Sayville. Here's Wetzel. Taking the shot through traffic, deflected just wide by Ray Sherwood, who fires it across, and that one doesn't connect, and it's flicked out of the zone by Hopkins, and Connetquot Sayville started making that change I mentioned they needed just prior. But right back the other way, Aiden Landrigan dissecting his way through, moving around to the other side, back up top to Bo. The most recent Smithtown Hauppauge goal scorer fires across, try to get it over to Brendan Landrigan. And out of the zone it went. Here is Pfister, being watched carefully by Haggerty, but here comes Pfister. Pfister shoots, and a blocker save made by Westhoff. Another fabulous rush up the ice by RJ Pfister, who the puck, it just is glued to his stick. Brendan Landrigan across. Pfister shoots through traffic, save, rebound stop Westhoff. Poked back to the point to Pfister. Evades one. Down low, Brendan Landrigan. To his brother Aiden, they score. Aiden Landrigan from his brother Brendan. Make it 5-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Pfister, I believe, will get a secondary assist here. And for RJ Pfister, will be his second assist of the game. And Connetquot Sayville, with the score of 5-0, will take a timeout and give their team a rest and try to hit the reset button. They're down by 5. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan, and I'll catch you on the other side of this timeout. 5-0 Smithtown Hauppauge leading Connetquot Sayville here at the Rinks in Hauppauge. Welcome back to the Rinks in Hauppauge. As promised, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan with John Malizia. Here's a shot from Villani off the timeout. Looks like Connetquot Sayville have been rejuvenated as Villani charging to the net. It's kept out by Pring. Back comes Aiden Landrigan. Most recent goal scorer. Gavin Barham stuff and try, and freezing like a statue was the goaltender Westhoff, who's been phenomenal tonight for Connetquot Sayville between the pipes. keeps it a 5-goal score. John, the chair monster got him. He nearly fell down, but not our cameraman. Brendan Power firing across. Snyder steering it away from Barham, up the boards. Shot comes, it's denied off the stick of Dubois, and here is Villani. Villani between his legs, nice move on the backhand shot, blocked by Dubois. Rebound fired wide by Villani. Back the other way, Aiden Landrigan. Oh, what a saucer pass across, it just runs out of room as he tried to hit Dubois. Brendan Landrigan, shot blocked by Wagner. Now takes a hit from Wagner from behind. It comes back to the other side to Dubois. Dubois takes a hit from Snyder. The puck pinned to that far corner is able to be worked free and poked along to the near side. Wagner comes over. Back on the stick of Aiden Landrigan. That pass intercepted by Villani. Villani picks up speed through the neutral zone as an odd man rush. Try to get across to Wagner, just out of the reach of Paul Wagner, who backhands it back to Villani. Out in front, nobody home. Aiden Landrigan backhands it across now. Gavin Barham tracks it down, returns it to Aiden Landrigan. Aiden cuts in, hits the brakes, looks around, and gave the puck up. And here comes Ethan Burde. Burde. Now Rodecker with time and space, shoots, save, Pring, rebound cleared out of harm's way. Some of Connetquot Sayville's best chances of the game coming after that timeout. Cantalupo is denied by Westhoff. Barham holds in at the far blue. In the official skates, the official ever so graciously lifted his leg to allow them to play the puck back the other way. Wetzel unable to get around Esposito, who chips it ahead for Rodecker. Rodecker into the zone, back to Esposito, long shot, blocked away by Pring. Comes to Wetzel. Wetzel circling out of danger in the final 24 seconds in counting of the second period. A 3-goal second for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. They're up 5-0. Cantalupo backhands this one ahead for Shane Reedy, who gets it across to Max Campo. Campo looking to get it back to Reedy, goes on goal, steered aside by Westhoff. Here's Reedy in the corner. Pardon me, that's Cantalupo. Sending that one across, looking for Reedy, and that'll do it. 2 in the books here in the rinks in Hauppauge on Connetquot Sayville Senior Night, but it's all Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead 5-0. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Branigan. And I will see you all for the third. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the rinks in Hauppauge. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Branigan taking you through the final period of the final game of the season between both these teams. It is their last games of the year for Connetquot Sayville and for Smithtown Hauppauge. It's been a nearly perfect season for Smithtown Hauppauge. The lone blemish, a loss to St. Anthony that they did avenge by giving St. Anthony their only loss of the year. They're in cruise control so far in this one against Connetquot Sayville, who gave those Friars a scare. They narrowly escaped with a 5-4 victory against this Connetquot Sayville team. Although having Logan Booth and Logan Keel are definitely difference makers, not in the lineup tonight for Connetquot Sayville. Their playoff lives are in the balance, and it all depends on if let me actually check that. I think let's check the standings. So they have the tiebreaker on West Islip being goal differential. So Connetquot Sayville are in no matter what. I think I broke it down earlier in the night saying that they would need something to happen. That's not true. They're in. It's West Islip that need a middle country victory against Ward Melville to find themselves in the playoffs, and that would be something, seeing Kieran Pollard and all those West Islip players who have not seen playoff hockey get a chance to be in the playoffs. But either way, the teams that are in deserve to get there one way or the other. .41 to go in the final period, and there's another cover by Westhoff. He's been great tonight between the pipes for the Thunderbirds. He's allowed 5, but I can't say any were on him, and he's made a number of exceptional saves. There's another good pad stop off the shot from Brendan Power. He's got it now. He sends it up the far boards. Campo had it in his skate. It's taken back by Burdett. And Burdett will fire it off the wall. It's unable to be regathered in by his teammate. That teammate being Joshua King. And so the Bulls take over. It's Jackson Cantalupo through the zone. Cantalupo stopped by Westhoff. Rebound out in front. Comes back to Cantalupo. Now for Pfister. Nice move. Pfister shoots, and it goes off of Westhoff and over the net. Villani picks up the loose puck. It's poke checked away from him by Pfister, but banked out of the boards and down. Here's Brendan Power. Something in me always wants to say Owen, but it is not Owen Power. It is Brendan Power. Now it's Jackson Cantalupo. Fighting off a check from King. Cantalupo, sharp angle shot, stopped by Westhoff. Takes it around the net. Cantalupo lost it to Tansey. The senior, Nate Tansey. Or pardon me, that's his brother. That's Theo Tansey. My senior Theo Tansey. His brother Nate also plays in the SCHSHL. I believe for the developmental team, if I'm not mistaken. Bizell forechecking. Turnover comes, and Rodecker couldn't pull the trigger. Another senior. He's a senior from Pat Med. He's on the Connetquot Sayville team. Pat Med does not have a varsity team. Campo shot save. Rebound. Westhoff. And it goes behind the net. Richie Westhoff. How do you do with that beautiful pad save? Huge collision between Ray Sherwood and I want to say mostly the glass there. I don't know how much a Rodecker he really got. Either way, Ray Sherwood on the puck into the zone. Trying to get around Petrie. Petrie briefly took it away. Sherwood took it right back. One-handed got it to Beltrani. Beltrani, nice pass across. JP D'Alessandro couldn't settle it down and now fires it off the side of the net. It's backhanded out of the zone. Past Sherwood. And here comes Haggerty, picking up steam. Haggerty shoots, and it's stopped by Pring. A nice bit up the ice there from Chase Haggerty, the captain. of this Connetquot Sayville team. Senior, celebrating senior night. JP D'Alessandro takes it away, try to get it to Wagner, but Michael Wagner couldn't bring it in. Now Wetzel, little shoulder fake, gets around Esposito, now around Haggerty. Wetzel into the zone, Wetzel 1v3, doesn't matter. Wetzel nearly got the shot off, but ultimately could not pull the trigger. Now gets ridden to the ice by Burde. Try to play it from his sitting position. It comes out of the zone. Wetzel takes it right back, tries to chip it past, but could not. Here is Villani, long shot, blockered away by Pring. Paul Wagner in on the forecheck. Villani as well. Puck gets by both of them, but does not yet get by Burde. Now it does, and it's moved in by Beltrani. Beltrani on his forehand, takes it around. 5-0 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. Centering feed, JP D'Alessandro trying to get into the forehand, is shoved down by King. And now the puck towards the front of the net. Gets blocked down out in front, not out of the zone. Here comes Dubois. Shoots off the post and out the other way. Aiden Landrigan on the far side. Now Paul Wagner skidding it out for the Thunderbirds. Hit the official's skate, and it's backhanded in by Wagner. Snyder fires around, hoping for Villani. It does get to Villani. Banks it for Rodecker, spins it into the zone, right onto the stick of Brendan Power, who drops it off for Brendan Landrigan. Brendan up the far side, taken away by Snyder. Snyder trying to work it toward the front of the net, now back on the stick of Snyder. Snyder across, here's Rodecker. Shot from a sharp angle. Or rather, he had the far side available, just missed the net. And now 3-on-1 the other way for the Bulls. Aiden to Brendan, Brendan to Barham. Scores! No, it's D'Alessandro, not Barham. JP D'Alessandro makes it 6-0 in favor of the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. And a 3-on-1 is really never ideal. Westhoff trying to get over there with the right pad, and it just slides under. And JP D'Alessandro scores the goal from the Landrigans. For JP D'Alessandro, that is goal number 4 of the year and point number 17. So 4 goals now to go along with those 13 assists. And Brendan tried to straddle the line, he could not. So we get an offsides with 8:21 to go here in the third period. 6-0. Smithtown Hauppauge leading Connetquot Sayville. Brendan Landrigan nearly had that pass intercepted by Theo Tanzi, who would have been going the other way with speed. Instead, Dubois fires, it's blocked. Now by Zell. Pushing this one ahead. Sent in by Rodecker. Barham keeps it moving around to the near side and picks up the puck. Does Gavin Barham. He moves into the zone. Drag, shoots, blocked by Esposito. The teams met twice already this season. A 7-2 victory for Smithtown Hauppauge back on September 25th, which doesn't that feel like a long time ago, September 25th. And then November 24th, right before Thanksgiving, they've played, and it was a 10-2 victory for Smithtown Hauppauge. And now the score is 6-0 as we are in the final period, the final 7:35 and counting. Hopkins chips it ahead for Hall. Hall sends in another senior. 2 seniors out there, both Hopkins and Hall. Put out in front, taken away. Here comes Reedy. Now Cantalupo. Nice move, Cantalupo to the backhand, out in front for Reedy. It's denied by Westhoff and fired all the way out. They're going to say it went off a stick, so no icing in the final 7 minutes, 5 seconds and counting. Cantalupo circling with it. Sauces it across. Sharp angle shot, score! Wetzel from a difficult angle. The extra point is good, and Smithtown Hauppauge leads 7-0. The prior goal from J.P. D'Alessandro, as I mentioned, assisted by the Landrigans, Aiden and Brendan. Brendan has 3 points on the night, a goal and 2 assists. Aiden also a goal and 2 assists. Shane Reedy is up to 3 assists. Here's Cantalupo with speed into the zone. Cantalupo, sharp angle shot denied by Westhoff. Wetzel from Cantalupo, your most recent goal. The goal for Wetzel is his 10th of the year, as he's now up to 19 points, second most among defensemen on the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, only behind R.J. Pfister. Campo for Wetzel. Nice little move there by Wetzel. He'll ship it down low to Reedy, who'll get it back to Wetzel. Wetzel shot blocked. Solid block there by Paul Wagner. In the corner, it's Campo. Takes the shot, pad save made by Westhoff. We don't track save percentages because we don't track shots on goal, but if we did, I would imagine, despite allowing 7, that Westhoff's save percentage wouldn't be half bad. Here's Cantalupo, score! As soon as I say it, as soon as I bring up the save percentage thing, another goal comes in. 8-0, Smithtown Hauppauge. The commanding 8-goal lead. The 2-point conversion is good. For Jackson Cantalupo. Scores his first goal of the night tonight. Reedy the assist, he's up to 4 on the evening. Jackson Cantalupo, goal and 2 assists, joins the goal and 2 assist club, consisting of himself and Brendan and Aiden Landrigan. Brendan Landrigan has entered the 4-point club tonight. There with that goal, 9th of the game. And for Brendan, his second. 9th of the game for the Bulls, 2nd of the game for Brendan Landrigan. 4th point of the night for Brendan, as he continues to soar past 200 career SCHSHL points. Back to Cantalupo, his 22nd goal of the year, is right up there for the team lead. That most recent goal still isn't registered. Shot comes from DeBose. Save made Westhoff. Final 2:50. DeBose. Sherwood. Right off the back of Beltrani. Beltrani somehow still came out with the puck. Shoots and scores. Isn't that a fascinating goal? Takes the puck off the back. That's why we'll show it again. He takes the puck off his own back, wrestles it away from the defense, moves in and takes a wicked wrister top shelf, beating Westhoff and giving Smithtown Hauppauge their 9th of the game. And for Braden Beltrani, his 2nd point, I believe, of the night. He now has a goal and an assist. Cantalupo, I think they're missing a goal in here. Here's Connetquot Sayville. They're trying to get on the board. Theo Tanzi shoots, save, rebound. That's their chance, and Pring denied it. Here's another chance for the Thunderbirds to get on the board, but the pass doesn't get through. Brendan Powers clearing pass eventually does come to Brendan Landrigan. Shot denied by Westhoff. Final minute and 10 to go. Pfister, they just don't stop coming. Shoots, blocker save, Westhoff. I told you folks earlier in the period that the runaway train with no brakes, known as Smithtown Hauppauge, they've exhibited exactly why that is the case and why I've deemed them that tonight. As they hang 9 up on the board, allow none. Though Connetquot Sayville had some chances, Pring was there to deny them. Barham behind the net. Final 25. And looks like the Bulls are content with just trying to run this clock out. Thunderbirds aren't. They force the turnover and score! They will not be shut out on senior night, and that looks like exactly how the game will end on that beautiful goal off the turnover down low. There it is. Senior night for Connetquot Sayville. They might have waited till the last 10 seconds, but they do score a goal against the dreaded, well-oiled machine with the train with no brakes. I'm running out of hyperbole to describe the Smithtown Hauppauge team, but they are excellent. And they'll take this one 9-1 over Connetquot Sayville. You're listening, or you listened. Thanks so much for listening to the Smithtown Hockey, now the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan from John Malizia on the camera doing the producing. So grateful to have him. He came up huge tonight. I'm Ryan Brownigan, and I hope you all have a good night. Final score 9-1 Smithtown Hauppauge. They are ready for a playoff run, and we'll have the playoffs whenever they come right here on LA Sports Network.